Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sierra with Sierra's Crochet Crafts, and today we are going to be talking about 6 things that you should know before you dive into the crochet world. So I have a little series for you guys for true beginners who want to learn how to crochet, and today's first video is going to just be talking about some things that you should know before you jump in. So the first thing that you should know is that your first project, or maybe even your second or your third, they're not going to be perfect, and that's okay. Don't focus so much on making sure every stitch is perfect because the more you practice, you'll get better. So just remember that it's not going to be perfect, and just go ahead and be okay with that from the start. Just put that in your mind that they're not going to be perfect. Just enjoy doing what your project is, and when you're finished, just be happy that you finished your project, because that in itself is amazing. That's a huge accomplishment and you should celebrate it. Don't dwell on the fact that you might have missed a stitch here or you messed up a stitch there. Don't worry about that stuff. Be happy that you finished your project and you're getting the hang of it, right? That's all that counts. So just keep that in mind when you're starting out, that nothing's going to be perfect at first, but you'll get better. Second thing that you guys should know is you're going to have to do this thing called frogging. Not really sure how the term was coined, but that's what us knitters and crocheters call having to undo your work. So here's a little swatch of something I have worked up, and to frog it is mean to pull on your yarn and watch the stitches disappear. How nerve-wracking, right? So it's heartbreaking every time it has to happen, but in the beginning, expect this. So if you're working on something and you're trying to get the stitches right, or you did a miscount and you have to fix it, that's when tugging on this yarn and making the stitches go away is something that you need to do. And that's a term that we call frogging. You can call it whatever you want, but that is something that you should expect to have to do in the very beginning. And if you're like me, further down the road, I've been doing this for 4 years. I still have to frog some things. Sometimes I have to frog a whole project, and it's heartbreaking. Makes you sad every time, but it is something that just comes with the craft, because again, we're humans, we make mistakes. So we just pull on our yarn and we redo it, learn from our mistakes, and hopefully we won't have to frog a lot in the future. So just keep that in mind, that you will have to do that and that it's normal, it's expected. So I know it's throw a little pity party for a few seconds because it sucks, the fact that you just did all that hard work and you have to pull the yarn out and redo it. But then just go ahead, redo it, and you'll be happy with the end result, I'm sure. But that is my second tip for you, is that frogging is in your future. Number 3. Third thing I want to talk to you about is holding your hook and your yarn. So this is not always the easiest thing to do, especially in the beginning. It can be very awkward. You don't know how to hold it. You think, like, it's a weird tool to begin with, right? Like, how are you supposed to hold this? So holding this and yarn at the same time and trying to move it, it can get a little crazy, but that's normal. I was very uncomfortable trying to hold my hook and my yarn when I very first started. I couldn't get the movements down. It took a lot of practicing, but I got it, and I'm sure you guys will too. So just know that it will take some time to get comfortable holding a hook and yarn at the same time and doing movements with it. It takes time. So just be patient with yourself. Your mind and your hands will communicate and catch up soon enough. So just be patient with yourself and just keep practicing. A lot of people ask me what's the best way to hold a hook. There is no right or wrong way. It's just whatever is most comfortable to you. So I hold it like this sometimes I hold it like this. It really just depends on the stitch I'm doing. I've seen people hold it like this. It's just really whatever way is comfortable to you. So don't feel like you're doing it a right or a wrong way. If holding it like this, whatever is preferred by you. And once you play around and you're doing more stitches, you'll get a feel for what works best for you. And like I said, I hold it in different positions sometimes depending on what stitch I'm using. So I'm sure that will happen for you guys as well. It just takes time, so be patient with yourself. You'll get comfortable with this baby and some yarn at the same time, and soon you'll be a pro and it'll be a breeze. So just take your time and try out different ways and see what works best for you. Number 4. The fourth thing I want to tell you is that crochet is commonly known and said to be a very calming and relaxing craft, and I'm here to tell you it is, but it's not that way in the beginning. So when I first started, I got really frustrated. I was like, nothing was working out the way I wanted it to. Like, I cursed at my yarn. Like, I was not a happy camper. So I had to put my yarn and take a break. And that's what I recommend to you when, you know, your hand and your mind aren't communicating like you want them to, and it's just not working out for you. Just take a break, set down your yarn and your hook, go watch a movie, go to sleep, go have fun, but come back to it shortly when you have like a rested mind, a new set of eyes, and go ahead and do a fresh start and starting again on your project. Because I promise you, once you practice more and you get it down, then crochet will become super chill, very relaxing, that craft that you've been searching for to mellow you out. I love crochet. It definitely helps with my anxiety and my nerves that I have, so it is truly relaxing, but you just have to get to that flow, find your rhythm with crochet, and that, again, it takes time. So I guess overall with everything is patience, and that's going to be into every category that I hit is just patience. So once you get started, just know that you might get frustrated, you might have to take some breaks, and that's okay. It's totally normal. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just go ahead, take that break, give your mind and your hands some rest, but come back to it, because once you practice more and you get it down, you'll be watching Netflix and crocheting your butt off just like I do pretty much every day. The fifth thing that I want to share with you guys is the materials that you'll be needing to start your crochet journey. So I just want to let you know that you do not have to go out and buy the most expensive everything. It's not necessary. I go to Walmart still to get my items. I also go to Michael's and Joann's, like any craft store that sells yarn supplies, anything like that, you can go and get them. And like this type of yarn, this is 100% acrylic yarn. And this is by Lion Brand. I bought this baby at Walmart for like $2.94 or something like that, so not even $3. And it's one of my favorite type of yarns to use. And then things like this is an aluminum crochet hook. So it's just like a metal hook and nothing really fancy about it. You can get a whole set of these, like I said, at Walmart, Joann's, or Michael's, and they're relatively inexpensive, or you can just buy them one at a time as you need them. And then later, months and months after I'd been crocheting and I got the groove of things, I decided to bump up to these type of hooks. They have little grippies to make your hand a little more comfortable. And I really like these, but I use these just as well. And once you get in the groove of crocheting a lot and you're always working on something, you might get a nicer hook like this that's ergonomic for you, so it's easier on your hands if you're using it a lot. But in the beginning, I used these types for years actually, so you don't have to go out and buy the most expensive things there are. Just get what you like, what you think feels comfortable, touch a hook, see how you feel, like how it feels to you. If you like it, get it. It doesn't have to be $50, you know, it could just be a $2 hook. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. And same with yarn. I love yarn. I like trying new yarns, so I will go out and buy the expensive yarns, but I didn't start doing that until recently. And again, I'm 4 years deep into my crochet journey, so when I first started out, I was hitting up Walmart and Michael's and Joann's, and even now I'm still hitting up those stores, but I also venture out and get some nicer things too. But the moral of the story is, at the beginning, you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to get hand-dyed yarns for everything. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on supplies. You can just get the basics and you can still create something awesome. Alright, and number 6. The sixth thing I want to tell you is going to be the craziest advice I've given so far. Be prepared. Are you ready? Is to have fun. Yes, I know. Mind-blowing, right? Just have fun with this. Crocheting is such a fun craft. You can make so many amazing things with just your hands, a hook, and yarn. And let me tell you, it is so rewarding when you finish a project and you can put it on your head, wrap it around your neck, wear it on your body, put it in your house. Like, it's just so amazing. It's so awesome to have that feeling like, hey, I made that. You made that. Like, that's so awesome. So just have fun with it. Let your creativity out. Show the world what you can do. It's so awesome. So be patient and get to where you can finish a project, so that way you can have that feeling of, oh my gosh, I made something. Because that feeling is the best feeling. I love it. I love creating new things, and I'm addicted to it. I'm a crochet addict. I love everything with yarn. Now I'm a knitter too, but just go ahead and have fun with your craft. And again, going back to number one, don't worry about the imperfections. Just have fun with while you're doing it, because it's fun. So just have fun with it. Let your creativity soar, and you'll be satisfied with your project because you had fun doing it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, I guess you can give me a thumbs down. But if you want to see more of my videos in the future, please hit that subscribe button down below so that you'll get a notification when I do another video and you can be the first to watch it. So go ahead, subscribe, like. If you have any questions or need any help, just go ahead and comment down below, and I would love to help you. I'd love to hear from you. If you just want to say, hey, I liked your video, I would love for you to write that down below. I love reading all that you guys have to say. I love connecting with my followers. And also, if you want to join me on Instagram, that's the main platform that I'm on. I use Instagram for everything, so you'll see all the projects that I'm up to, all the behind the scenes, and all the fun stuff that comes with Sierra's Crocheted Crafts. So if you'd like to follow me, my Instagram is @Sierra's Crocheted Crafts, same like it is here on Instagram. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to go ahead and jump into crocheting 101 beginning, you can go ahead and watch my next video. We're going to learn how to chain and how to single crochet. And then I will have a video on how to half double crochet and how to double crochet. And then at the end of my beginner series, we're going to make an infinity scarf with all the stitches that we learned in my videos. I created a playlist for you guys. I hope you go on to the next video, and I hope that I can teach you how to crochet. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Bye!